Hello everyone and welcome to Dynamic Nights Esports for the 8th round of the 3rd season of our Gran Turismo Sport Championship. I am BKXI in the commentary box once again, and alongside me is the Stone Tail aka Preso. Preso, how are you today?
I'm absolutely great, BK. Pleasure to join you again here for round 8 here at KYOTO Driving Park, the Yamagiwa layout, I believe.
Yeah, however you pronounce it. It says it up there at the top left of our screen.
Yep, Yamagiwa, and yeah, looking forward to some more action-packed racing after another, I would say, unexpected action-packed race at the Nurburgring. But hey, with this league, it just gets better and better, and the competition just is getting closer and closer each week, which is great to see. So I'm just looking forward to some more close racing here. We know this track is it's a bit wide, it's long sweeping corners, so it should be good for racing.
Yeah, exactly. This is the first time in the DNE GT Sport in the history of DNE GT Sport that we are visiting the KYOTO Driving Park. So it's a new venture for all of our drivers on the grid tonight. Obviously, last time out, Bodhod absolutely dominated at the Nurburgring, getting his 3rd race win in a row, and he took the championship lead from Lunacy. The first time that Lunacy hasn't led the championship all season. So Prezo, we need to see who can take the championship lead tonight. Will it be Lunacy or will it be Bodhod? But I suppose we need to get to the racing to find that one out.
Oh yes we do, so I guess we should run us through the grid order as well here, as we've got Lunacy on pole position with Smeg in position 2, so the team max speed driver getting another front row start. Hopefully he can capitalise and get another great result. On the 2nd row we have Banana Josh and the Stone Tail in 4th, so all Corvette 2nd row. Banana Cake Pie in P5 and Tim Out is in 6th. BK is in 7th, and Season 1 champion Curving Texas in P8. Bodhod, our championship leader, P9, with KD rounding out the top 10. Prying Stingray, a bit of a struggling qualifying session for him. He'll start in P11 with reserve for Blocky tonight, Dynamite. He is making his debut for Chevrolet, but his 2nd appearance this season, with Candy Cane in 13th. Jamo in 14th, and making his debut in Season 3, a returning driver, Breno.
Yeah, so let's get to the lights, Prezo, as it's going to be, at least we actually see the lights this time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we're off as Lunacy storms away from the pack. It seems like both Chevrolet cars are going to get the jump on the Smeg into turn 1. Lunacy leads. Banana Josh is going to try and stick it down the inside, but it's not going to stick. So it's going to be Lunacy from Banana Josh from the Stone Tail. Coming out of turn 1 is now we head into that S section. Banana Cake Pie and the Smeg side by side, but it seems like Banana has gotten the advantage there. So Smeggy dropping 3 places here in the opening sector. As now it's Tim Ant right on the back of Smeggy. Can he try and go around the outside? And it seems like he's unable to get that done, but BK has been able to stick it down the inside of Tim, and it seems like Prezo, they've all gotten through relatively cleanly here in the opening lap, in the opening portion of the lap.
Yeah, it's been a very clean opening lap, but still action-packed. Everyone dicing for position, trying to capitalise early on as a little bit of action back in the pack there to 2 Mustangs coming together, KD and Curving Texas, so that's not a good start for the Team Elite Real Racing drivers. It's got Prying Stingray right behind Curving Texas. Will he make a move into the hairpin? Dives down the inside. Oh, he's there. Will he get it done? Slides middle of the corner and he gets it done. As they're 3 wide behind him, who will come out here as Curving Texas and KD, they're side by side again. Hopefully they can avoid contact. We look to have gotten through this reasonably trouble-free at the moment, as he's had a bit of a struggling start. He's down in P13, so what has happened to the championship leader? Not the best of starts for the Jaguar driver.
Yeah.
As now we've got Lunacy and Banana Josh, they're fighting. Will Banana Josh be able to make the move down towards turn 1? No, not quite. He has to hold sticks his nose in, but Lunacy looks to have the preferred line and will get the run out of turn 1 up towards turn 2.
Yeah, great battling there. Lunacy able to hold the lead there. The Chevrolet boys, though, breathing down his neck quite quickly. Smeggy has seemingly as well been able to work his way back up into P4. As Banana Josh now is going to try and stick it down the inside of Lunacy. And it seems like Prezo is going to try and maybe go around the outside. But right now, the positions stay put once again. Lunacy having to deal with this onslaught here from Banana Josh, as Banana Josh would love to get his second race win of the season and pick up his fortunes after some disappointing weeks at Maggiore and in the Nurburgring. As Preso, it really does come to show that you can be a championship contender one week, have a few bad weeks, and all of a sudden you're a dark horse.
Yeah, you never know in this series. It's very competitive as Lunacy and Banana Josh run wide. Preso looking to stick his nose in, but it looks as the front two have managed the whole position. Smeg's closed up now. As the top three have really allowed fourth and fifth to close right up, as Smeg and BK are looking to get involved in the action. With Dynamite as well, he's up into P6, so a great start from the wildcard driver for FP Autosport tonight.
Yeah,
as we run through the final corner, anyone going to try and make a move down towards turn one? I don't think anyone's quite close enough to get enough of a draft, but we'll just see at turn one, and it's very easy to miss your braking marker and overshoot.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens here. Lunacy, oh, Banana Josh is going to go for it. And he keeps sticking his nose down the inside, and it's something that Lunacy's done a few times already in this race, and it's that he is unable to stick to the inside line through turn one, so that could cost him, unless he's just been able to find out that maybe the Aston does go a bit faster when you're not going down the inside line. As obviously around here, Preso, you can take a lot of different lines and it works out quite differently for you. But Josh down the inside there of Lunacy, and now Smeg and Preso side by side for P3, but Preso holds it around the outside for the time being.
Yeah, so great defensive driving from Preso. He continues to hold on to P3, and he's now looking to get up the inside of Lunacy and get up into P2, so hopefully a 1-2 for FP Autosport could be on the cards here, but we'll just have to wait and see. As Preso gets a good run up the hill, will he look to make a dive down the inside? Feints one way, yep, he's going this time. Inside, dives down the inside, hard under brakes, slides, a little bit of contact, middle of the corner, love tap there, but gets the move done. As Smeg now, he's looking to get up into P3, but I think Lunacy will hold position as they go towards the fast right-hander.
Yeah, so Lunacy holding on to P3 at the moment, and you just look, yeah, the pack racing right now, it's so close, and big props as well, like we mentioned earlier, to Dynamite, from P12 to P6 in only 3 laps. So you know what, he is a wild card entry, but he really is showing his worth right now, because, you know, saying to the teams like, hey, I'm available, sign me up. As now, so then FP Autosport 1-2, Lunacy in 3rd, Smeg in 4th, BK running at top 5, as Smeggy is going to try and go down the inside of Lunacy there, is unable to get it done, but there is this S section. And just remember, Preso in recent weeks, Smeggy has been one of the most informed drivers, and he's back up in a position near the front again as they're going through, and it is...
They're in the wall! They're in the wall there, Smeg gets damage in his rear, as BK...
As Lunacy gets it in the front.
Lunacy. It was BK managed to scamper through. He's up into P3. Dynamite as well up into P4. So trouble there for Smeg and Lunacy. The commentator's curse strikes again. Yeah, look, it wouldn't be DNEsports without a good commentator's curse, but right now the FP Autosport boys, with that crash happening behind them, it's been able to build a decent little gap to BK, so hopefully Banana Josh and the Stone Tower can capitalise on that. Dynamite in P4 though, so it's a 1-2-4 for the Chevrolet team, so an excellent outing at the moment. Obviously, fortunately for Smeggy and Lunacy, their damage is only minor, so they can stick out on track, and they're still in the top 6. Yeah, so hopefully they'll just be able to hang on to position now. As Prying Stingray, he's started to get up into the picture. He's right out sideways towards the left-hander, as he's now going to try to make a move on his teammate here. Will Stingray be patient, or will he just go for it? I don't know if Lunacy or Spec will come in now that they've got damage, as yes, they both do. They both come in, so they're getting rid of that damage. Lunacy will also be able to get rid of the medium tyres. As now we've got the 2 Jags battling. Tim Ant on his boss, Banana Cake Pie. Will he be able to get the move done into turn 1? Banana Cake Pie holds it around the outside, and he holds position. So Tim Ant unable to get through on Banana Cake Pie. Oh, Candy Cane a little bit out wide there, but he's having a strong run.
Oh, KD in the background as well.
He was right off. As Smeg now, he's hopefully not going to, he's trying not to be held up by KD. He's got to get on with the job now on those fresh soft tyres as he gets through. KD doesn't make it too difficult for him.
Yeah, well, KD did have a bit of damage on the rear there, so obviously that would be hampering the car a bit, and also Smeggy with that fresh tyre advantage straight through as easy as you like. And there's been a change at the top 3. Dynamite has gotten to the podium.
Yeah, FP Autosport 1, 2, 3 at the moment, so Chevrolet have proven to have a strong package here tonight. As BK, will he be patient on Dynamite? No, he's going to make it straight back. Inside, gets the move done, tight to the apex, and he will get up into P3. Dynamite unable to hold it. No, he'll have to tuck back into line there.
Yeah, so good little battle there from BK and Dynamite, and we'll see if any of the drivers will bite his Stingray there in the background. You know, he's looking at this battle, and he knows if these guys keep it up, that he's easily going to catch Dynamite slightly wide there, but it will help him get a better run on the exit as two Chevys in. Banana Josh and the Stone Towel coming into the pits, so BKXI is gonna officially lead his first lap of Season 3 with Dynamite right behind him in P2. So we know these two are old friends from, they go a while back, and right now they're battling for the lead.
Yeah, well, I have to capitalise at the moment on trying to get the overcut here. BK on those old softs. Dynamite, what tyre has he started on?
He's also on some old softs.
So to try and get the overcut here and maybe hope that it plays back to him later in the race. Dynamite a little bit loose as they run up towards the hill, and plunge down towards 135R.
Yeah, and also Banana Josh and Preso have re-emerged in 3rd and 4th, so they have clean air and they're on fresh soft compound tyre. So this undercut these two Chevrolets are going to get is going to be incredibly effective because there's no one to hold them up.
Yeah, well, as we know, clean air is critically important. This competition is Stingray now up the inside of Kane. Kane fights him off. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Stingray.
No damage, but Smeggy gets past as well.
That's why Stingray is one of the most aggressive drivers in this league, and he's, well, very good at it as well. He's
one of the best in the business at overtaking for a reason. He's just demonstrated that there. Kane tried to put up all the fight he could, but unfortunately he was unable to hold off prying Stingray, and it cost him a second position as well to the Smeg. As we'll see now, will BK, as BK has been able to gap Dynamite a fair bit here, but will BK and Dynamite react? And it seems like they will. So we'll see where BK comes out, but surely the FP Autosport boys would be sitting in that 1-2. There they are. So BK re-emerges in 3rd, Dynamite's going to rejoin in P6 behind the Smeg.
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a costly run there for BK and Dynamite. Lost a little bit of ground to the front two, but they've got the 1 lap fresher tyres, and hopefully they can use that to their advantage. As now Stingray, he'll be looking to get through on BK and close up towards the front two. Will BK make it difficult for him? Stingray inside, and he's going to make it done.
As easy as you like.
Yeah, BK looked to have eased off the throttle there, just like let him through. Hopefully he can tuck onto the back now and get up towards the front two.
Yeah, well, you look at the tyre compounds they're on. Stingray's on fresh softs and BK's on fresh medium. So obviously Stingray is going to be faster than BK at the moment on this stint. So you know what, you might as well put the fast car in front and see if the slower car can stick on in the toe. So BK and Stingray, those two are going to be trying to work together to try and catch up to Banana Josh and Preso. As BK looked down the inside there, as I think he just outbroke Stingray there a little bit. But Smeggy there, rounding out the top 5, he's not far off that battle, and Dynamite as well, he's still there in the background, and Curving Texas also up there in 7th, Tim in 8th, Lunacy in 9th after that incident with the Smeg a few laps ago, so he hasn't been able to recover as well as what Smeggy has been able to, but Lunacy battling Tim again like they were in the Nurburgring last week. Banana Cake Pie rounding it at top 10. Obviously last week was probably one of the lowest points in his entire DNE career, so hopefully for his sake he can fix that. And speaking of low points in his DNE career, Bodhot is currently outside the top 10, and this is uncharted territory for the current championship leader.
Yeah, it's a very strange seeing car number 1 down outside the top 10, and just rare for Bodot as well. He's very, very consistent, always running in the top 10, but it just appears as though the Jag is not connecting with this circuit very well tonight. And it has been evident as the race has unfolded. Tim's managed to hold his own a little bit. Oh, Bodot's off the road a little bit there.
No damage though.
No damage, but he's lucky to avoid a penalty as well. Oh no, but he did get a penalty.
There you go. That's a commentator's curse and a half.
Commentator's curse and a half, eh? But yeah, so just not being the best night for Banana Cake Pie Racing Division, and the Jag, it's just not turning from what I've heard.
Kane's in 12th, KD's in 13th, Breno's in 14th on debut, so obviously, you know, he's just readapting to the game again. Obviously, it's been a few months since he last raced with us, so he's just trying to get back up to speed. And you know what? Team Max Speed, they like to give the reserve drivers a chance. They like to try and breed new talent here in DNE GT Sport, and Jamo on his full-time debut as well, because that is one thing we can confirm, that during the week we did mention that Team Lit Rail Racing were potentially undergoing some new ownership, and part of that new ownership was, well, that involved Jamo signing full-time. As BK has dropped down to 6th, Dynamite's going to try to go for a move on the Smeg into turn 1.
Yep, so Dynamite now lining up the Smeg. Will he be able to get the move done? Smeg holds it around the outside, but Dynamite looks to have got the preferred line through the middle of turn 1, and he'll hold it up into P4. Smeg runs a little bit out and towards the dirt there. BK now, he's going to have to look to try and capitalise on Smeg's mistake there. As Dynamite, he's loose. Really struggling to get that Corvette turned through the last bit of the S's. As they look to remain single file, plunge down towards the fast hairpin.
Yeah, so it seems like as well up here, Stingray and Preso. This is a rivalry resumed from last week. They're battling it out for P2, heading into this downhill chicane. Stingray sends it, and he gets it done. So Stingray now up into P2, and if Preso can't bring up much of a fight, Stingray is going to have an open range to try and hunt down Banana Josh for this race lead.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the battle here between Stingray and Banana Josh, two of the fastest drivers we have in this league. And it should be a titanic battle towards the end of the race now that Stingray's been unleashed from Preso, who's by no means the quickest driver, but hold his own. As now Smeg and Dynamite battling hard for P4 at the moment. Dynamite's just trying to get through on that Mazda, but can't find a way past.
Yes, Smeggy as well. He took P4 back off camera while we're watching Stingray get that move done on the stone towel. So the battle here for P4 is starting to spice up, and you know what? BK was right on the back of prying Stingray. And I don't know what happened to him, but it might be the fact that he's on the mediums and everybody around him is on the softs up here. But it's really costing him here on the second stint, as Dynamite now is going to try and make a repeat move compared to what he did last lap on the Smeg. And just like last lap, Dynamite's back in the 4th. Oh, but he's slightly wide, but he holds it. He holds it.
Yep, he's held it as they run up the hills in the S's. Smeg now, will he look towards downhill to make a move? Don't think so, just hold single file.
And they hold it. So Dynamite's in 4th, Smeg's in 5th, and BK's in 6th.
He'll just be waiting to get onto a fresh set of softs. That's when his pace will return, and I expect to see him back up towards the front.
Yeah, obviously right now BK is just trying to hold on. Obviously a lot of the drivers around him on the soft compound of tyre and actually looking through the whole field. The next nearest driver on the mediums is KD down in 12th. So yeah, BK really, he's the only driver in the top 10 on the mediums, and it is starting to show that he is struggling somewhat to keep up. As Dynamite and Smeg, this battle is really heating up for P4, and Lunacy actually now back up into 7th. He's gone past him off camera. So Lunacy, he's trying to gain enough points on Bodhod to take the Drivers' Championship lead back, as obviously after 6 of the first 7 rounds, Lunacy was championship leader, as Dynamite goes wide and Prezo's in the pits. So he's going for the undercut here, as Smeg follows him. So Smeg obviously trying to get out of clean air there. So get out of dirty air, sorry, get into clean air, as there's Lunacy and Tim.
Yeah, that has not worked out for Preso. He's come out in a bit of dirty air there and a bit of traffic, but he'll have to look to get past these two as quick as possible for the undercut to work.
Yeah, and we know that Lunacy and Tim, they're both very racy. Obviously, Lunacy, he's currently 2nd in the championship. He's going to want every single position he can get a hold of, but we'll see how Preso can react to getting past here, because we said it last week on the broadcast, we'll say it again, and hopefully this doesn't inflate your ego a little bit here, Preso, but obviously Preso is one of the best drivers in DNE when it comes to wheel-to-wheel racing, and when it comes to defending, he's one of the elite defenders as well. And now Preso, Tim blocks the inside, excellent defence there by Tim, just complimenting the defence of Preso, but Tim pulls a great defensive move there to hold on to 6th, for now.
Yep, but he can't beat the Chevrolet up the hill, as the Corvette seems to have a better straight line speed as he gets the move done on Tim up into P6. Dives down, he slides middle of the corner, but Preso up into P6, and he's now looking to get past on Lunacy as well. And he has, I think. Oh no, he might just have to tuck in. Might have to tuck in here.
So he almost got the double overtake there. Done that hairpin. It's BK!
Off the road.
Oh, that's Lunacy, sorry.
Lunacy off the road, hands the position to Preso on a platter. As he'll now have to defend from Tim-Man a little bit, but I think he'll be right as Lunacy slides out of the final corner, getting the power down.
Josh is in as well. We need to see where he comes out. And the overcuts work. It's worked. Preso being stuck in that battle, it's cost him an opportunity to try and take the race lead.
Yeah, well, that has cost Preso a little bit, but hopefully he'll be able to try and stick with Banana Josh here and just close up to the back of him. But Banana Josh is just a bit quicker than him, and I think he'll pull away here with the slightly fresher tyres now.
Yeah, obviously though, it's close and anything can happen. If Preso can try and apply the pressure, maybe force Banana Josh into a mistake. Obviously, at the moment, we believe that Banana Josh and Preso are provisionally in the 1-2, which would be a season best result for both drivers. So hopefully for FP Autosport they can get that done. It's in the background there, Banana and Smeg. And it seems like Banana's able to hold on to 7th for now. But Smeggy, what a move!
Wow, Smeg, great move there. Gets it on the switchback.
It a little, yeah, he got the switchback there. He came in a little bit too hot, Banana did, and Smeggy absolutely minced him up. And it looks like that Banana Josh is actually starting to close in on BK and Dynamite in this battle for P2. As BK's he hasn't actually lost much time to Dynamite since Dynamite got passed.
Yeah, oh, it's Dynamite. He really sent it into the final corner there, hoping to get a better run, but I wonder if these two
Stingray's in.
Call it quits on these tyre set, as Stingray has.
BK's in, Dynamite's in.
Yep, they all pulled the pin on that one.
So where's Stingray going to re-emerge? Looks like already, look at the map, looks like Banana Josh, Preso and Tim, the top three, they're already going through turn 1. But I think it's going to be a full fuel. Yeah, yep. he's gone to the end. And he's come out right with BK.
So he's had to put a fair bit more fuel in than BK, and I don't know if BK's got enough to go to the end. I presume he would, given his probably just got that bit better on fuel saving, yeah. Just looking where drivers are changing gears here, BK's probably got that fuel saving down a bit.
Yeah, considering already that Stingray was in 5th and BK was in 6th halfway through the S's, that probably is a good indicator there. As now they're in 7th and 8th, they can work together now. They're on the same age of soft compound tyre. BK's car is a little bit lighter, which will hopefully try and eliminate some of the pace advantage that Stingray would normally have over BK. And they have Bot-Hot up ahead, and for the first time all season, we're actually considering Bot-Hot to be a bit of a sitting duck compared to the other drivers here.
Yeah, I never thought I'd ever say this, but Bot-Hot looks to be an easy overtake.
Yeah, you know what? It's D&E Season 3, though. Anything can happen, as it's been proven.
He defends to the inside. He's going to make Stingray go the long way here. BK watching brief in behind. He's going to look to get the move done. It's almost 3 wide out of the corner. Stingray gets the move done up into P6. BK now looking to make the move as well, but he's going to have to slot in behind for now.
Yeah, so BK at the moment, Stingray is able to get away a little bit, and BK's going to want to try and get past Bot-Hot as soon as he can so he can try and latch on the Stingray. Down the inside into the final corner, BKXI, and it seems like he is going to get the overtake on Bot-Hot, but they're actually going to drag race to the line. And I saw Tim as well enter the pits, and he's going to come out right in front, so right behind this battle. So the other cut for, so Tim, the overcut there hasn't worked. As BK now around the outside, up in the P6.
Yep, great move there from BK and good driving from Bot-Hot as well. Actually, great driving from both drivers to not put each other in defence, as it is very hard to hold it wide around turn 1 as Bot-Hot now on the grass again. He is not having fun and through those S's in that Jag.
Yeah, as Tim easily gets past there, and you know what? I think this could be the first time all season where maybe that could have been team orders against Bot-Hot, as obviously Tim on the fresher compounded tyres, and if anyone's going to be in the podium battle, out of the Jags today, it's going to be Tim, who is going to be trying to get podium number 1 of his career. So, and Tim is right on the back of BK. So, Tim is going to want to try and push as hard as he can for these last 11 laps.
Yep, as the battle up, there's not many close battles up front. I believe who's close at the moment is Preso.
1 and 2 are still somewhat close.
Still somewhat close, but nowhere near close enough to making a move. Let's just run through the field, I reckon.
Yeah, so yeah, Banana Josh P1, Preso in P2, Smeggy in 3rd, Curving Texas in 4th, Prying Stingray in 5th, BK in 6th, Tim in 7th, Bot in 8th, Lunacy in 9th, Dynamite rounds out the top 10. There's actually Kane and Banana are right there as well, so let's focus on the midfield a little bit here, as Kane's slightly wide, and it seems like Banana won't be able to get a run on him, but Banana and Kane both nailing that final corner a lot better than what Dynamite's been able to. Was Curving's in the pits. So where will Curving Tex have Bodhods in as well? And it seems like Tex is already out. Actually, no, he's joined behind them. Yeah, so Curving in 11th, Bodhod in 12th.
Wow. Well, you could say for some of these drivers it's a Christmas miracle that they're beating Bodhod.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what some of the drivers were wishing for this Christmas from Santa. Just an opportunity to beat Bodhod on pace, as he is absolutely struggling tonight.
Yeah, it's not been the best of nights. And I don't know, BK, shall we talk about some rumours around the paddock for Season 4?
Yeah, well, obviously, Season 4, the silly season 4 hasn't started yet, but obviously there are rumours rampantly going around, and, you know, obviously one of the, there are obviously those, could call it a rumour, but there's obviously the assumption every season that Bodhod will re-sign with BCPID, especially if he wins that Enduro Cup in 2 weeks' time in Bathurst, which it's looking likely he's going to get it done. Obviously, that will give him the free pass to re-sign, but there are rumours that going to the paddock that he might be taking a sabbatical in Season 4. Sorry, Prezo's in.
Yep, so Prezo's come into the pits. I believe he'll fill up to the end here. Going to be touch and go, I reckon, on fuel, but as we know with the Corvette, it's a bit thirsty, but you got to roll the dice here.
Yeah, and actually, back onto some more, as Prezo's rejoined in 6th. So he's rejoined yeah, clean air, just like, not his second pit stop, but his first pit stop. He had that clean air, and he was able to get the undercut to work. Hopefully now, he can get the undercut to work. As BK and Tim actually battle here for 4th going up here, as Tim actually passed BK off camera, and now BK is going to try and get a run on Tim maybe, but Tim defends it, well, and he's going to hold on the 4th for now.
Yep, great stuff there from Tim, as BK is trying to get through. He knows he can get through, he's probably got the slightly better pace, as he looks to plunge down the hill towards the fast chicane. Hard on the brakes. Tim defends well. BK now, he's going to try to set himself out for the run up the hill. Don't think cutting the corner like that will do it. No, because there goes the 1 second. Oof, that's painful. As now BK is going to try use that cheating run that he got to get past Tim Ed.
But no, Tim's able to hold on. Timmy's able to hold on the 4th at the moment. BK in P5. And another thing we can confirm as well, Prezo, is that we talked last week on the broadcast about Team Elite Real Racing, and they both made mistakes.
They both went off the road at the same spot, so they followed each other into the corner there, using each other as the brake marker, and they've beat themselves.
Synchronised spinning there as Tim's in the pits. BK is going to opt to stay out, so that's obviously the indicator to the team that the tyres were a bit dead, but BK, he wants to opt to stay out. He's going to try and push on. As you can see, Prezo rapidly gaining in the background on BK, as I think soon we could see a battle for P4 on the horizon.
Yeah, I reckon Prezo might start becoming a problem for BK here in the next lap or so. With those warm softs a little bit sideways up through the S's, you can tell he's pushing hard here. He wants another podium, fresh off breaking that podium drought at the Nurburgring.
Yeah, exactly.
How many races was it? It was like 27 or 28.
It was a lot of races. I can't remember the exact number, but it was quite a significant amount. As could Prezo get back-to-back podiums, as he's actually flashing his lights at the moment to try and off-put the man in front of him. As but I will go back to one thing I was saying before battle started heating up again. But earlier on the broadcast, actually, what the fuck is this? What is this and why aren't we calling it?
I don't know. Dynamite now here with Curving Texas. Texas is trying to get past on Dynamite, who is on mediums. He's left his medium stint till a bit late. Curving, he's trying to get the over and under. Will he get it to the stick? Oh,
yeah, he does.
He does. Great move there from Curving Texas.
And look at
As
all
now
those
we've got
Jags
the
in the
three
background
Jags.
as well.
Yeah, it's a trio of Jags right there. Probably
Yeah.
not the positions they want to be fighting for,
And
but
sorry to the midfield, but Banana Josh is in the pits. He's coming out. And Prezo's undercut hasn't worked because he's nowhere to be seen because he's been stuck behind BK. And Stingray's got the overcut as well.
Yep, so BK has kind of inadvertently held Preso up there and helped his team out by letting Stingray get out in front, and he's got clean air to go attack Banana Josh now to go get that win. But now Preso, he's looking on BK. Will he make the move? He's gonna look. Which way is he gonna go? Oh,
BK holds inside.
He's chosen outside. Oh! And he's actually gonna make it stick!
The fresh tyre advantage of the Stone Towel, and that is one of the greatest overtakes of the season so far. And the Stone Towel, he's up in the third, and Stingray isn't that far in front. He can still see Stingray in his sights. So Preso, he might be in P3 at the moment. This is a provisional P3 as well. He might provisionally be in third, but second place is in his sights, and we all know he's going to want to take that place.
Oh yeah, it's like great driving as well from BK to not understeer in the middle of that corner. As we know it's very easy to do and punt Preso off, but great driving for both of them. Oh, he's out in the grass a little bit there, so trying to use all the road, gets a little bit too much of it. Lucky to keep it on the black stuff. I suspect now he's going to try to make a move on BK. BK's tyres look absolutely cooked.
Yeah, they're not in good nick. He's gone wide as well.
Yep, and I think if you're BK, you pulled a pin. Yep, he's pulled the pin.
Yep, and he's serving that pen as well. And Lunacy's jumped him into the pits because of that.
Yeah, well, smart from BK to serve the pen in the pit lane instead of trying to
And
serve it out on
there's
track.
Lunacy. So the 27 cars jumped the 11 in the pit lane, which actually is going to help Lunacy out as Bodhod now down the inside of curving Texas. So it's a clash of the champions here, but it's for 7th.
Yeah,
and there's Tim as well.
Tim-Man as well. Oh, this could get ugly here. These two are very competent drivers and very good drivers. Texas gets a little bit wide. Tim-Man now is going to try and capitalise and get up into P8. Oh, right out sideways. Tim-Man down the inside. Will he get the move done? Yes, he will. Up in the P8. Great move there from Tim-Man.
Absolutely great there. Obviously, Tim showing it to one of the champions. And now there's another one in his sights. And Bodon slightly wide as well. His tyres aren't in good nick and his car's almost out of fuel. So one more stop definitely to come for Bodhod, as he's going to be on the threat from his teammate.
Yep, he's very much so. As Tim-Man, he's going to look to get another good result here tonight and look to be the best of the Jags here. He's looked, I would say, the strongest out of all of them, as Banana Cake Pie and Bodod have struggled a little bit more. As Speg now, he's right on the back of Preso. Preso's tyres starting to get a little bit more worn, and now he's going to be struggling. Smeg's all over him.
Yeah, obviously there's a battle there for third. BK and Lunacy as well with that chasing pack behind, but those two are on much fresher tyres. We'll see if Smeggy though can get past Preso here heading into turn 1. Obviously the matters it doesn't have the straight line speed, so he's gonna have to use braking performance and, you know, inside dives and corners, anything. He has to try and get him under the brakes and get him through the corners. As I saw there, Bodhod has peeled into the pits for his final pit stop, but Preso able to hold on to third for now. 5 laps to go. Will Preso be able to hold off Smeggy and take third place?
Don't know here, it'll be a good battle. Smeg's gonna have to really outbrake him here down towards 135R. Will he be able to get it? Or it's 105R, I believe it said.
Trying to do a switchback, but it's not able to work.
Not able to work. Preso able to carry just a bit more speed through the corner. Gets out onto the grass there, so you can tell he's pushing. As Smeg, will he make a move? No, not quite close enough. So a bit of his penalty off here and there as well, but not able to get through.
Yeah.
Just with the Chevy powered, able to get up that hill just that bit easier.
Yeah, obviously right now, Smeggy has the second longest active podium streak. He has 2 podiums in a row. He could be looking for a third in a row. Obviously the longest active podium streak right now is Bodhod with his hat-trick of wins, but he is currently down in P11. So it seems like, unless there's an absolute miracle, he's not finishing on the podium in these last 5 laps. But lap 21 is going to start, and it's going to be the Stone Tower versus the Smeg for P3.
As Stone Tower, he's in.
He's in.
One more stop to go.
So this extra stop because Lunacy and BK, they're not pitting again. So they've gone for a 3-stop strategy, and it's a 4-stop strategy for Preso, and he's lost out to one of the Aston Martins.
Yep, he's lost out to Lunacy there, so he's going to have to go and chase him down, but he's got 2 light pressure tyres to go and get to Lunacy.
Yeah, so we'll see if he can get it done.
Yeah, we'll see if he can get it done. Also, BK, you can't count him out as well, because when it's in the last few laps, everyone's battling hard, anyone's got a chance, because everyone will close right up once you start battling.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you remember as well, back to Le Mans, where BK was able to gain, I think it was about 4 or 5 places in the last 2 laps to get up to P4. So we know that when it's in the clutch on those last laps, BK can perform. But if there's anyone, there's Breno, who's off there. So maybe there's some maybe there's a technical problem on that Mazda, but it seems like it's not in good nick as they're side by side.
Oh, he's going to try and outbrake him. They're door to door. Will Lunacy be able to hold it? Yes, he will. Great defensive driving there. Preso gets a little bit twitchy on the exit of the corner. He's going to have to wait, but this is not good for Preso at the moment. He wants to get through on Lunacy ASAP.
Yeah.
He's right on his rear bumper. He's pushing the Aston through the middle of the corner there. And he's going to dive down the inside, block pass, gets it done.
Oh, but Lunacy's going to try and get a superior run around the outside. And they're going to drag race to the line, as he's actually got a run on Preso, a superior run. So we'll see what Preso can do heading into turn 1, as now he has the slipstream, and he's going to try and send it down the inside heading into turn 1, and as easy as you like, there's Lunacy out there stuck in the marbles.
Yep, great move there from Preso, and great defensive driving from Lunacy to manage to hold on to that position for as long as he did. But now Preso up into P4. Smeg, he's holding on to P3 with Prying Stingray chasing down Banana Josh. Let's see how he's going with that as well. He's got damage. He's got damage. He's got damage. There is damage on the Aston Martin. That is a disaster for Prying Stingray.
Yeah.
So really come in.
That will be one thing. As is 3.5.
Wow.
As there's yellows in here, so obviously, yeah, there's definitely something wrong with that Mazda. It's parked up. I think it's safe to say that there's probably been some kind of technical failure on that car. I think Breno's out of the feature race, which is unfortunate on his return, on his re-debut, as Preso holding the inside and Lunacy unable to get it done, and he's unable to get a better run than Preso coming out of that hairpin. So right now, it's a Stone Tower 4th, Lunacy 5th, BK in 6th, but will Stingray pull that car into the pits?
I believe he will. You can't continue on with that much damage, and he's going to try burn his penalty off.
He's serving that pen as well.
Burn that pen off. There we go. He's got rid of it. That was seemed like an eternity. That's good. Could cost him here in the end, because he might be coming out now in traffic. Slight splash of fuel. Fix the damage. Off he goes. Time to attack.
Oh, there it is. He's joined in 6th.
Yep, he's rejoined in 6th. Smeg still has to stop as well, remember, he has not done his medium stint.
Oh, that is true. So Smeggy has to pit, which means that Banana Josh, unless something drastic happens, he's going to take a very, very commanding win, and it'll be very well deserved, as he almost goes off there. The commentator's curse was almost real as Lunacy. He's going to try and take Preso around the outside. It's not able to work. He's going to try and switch back. It's not going to work. And if you're Preso right now, you look behind, you see 3 Aston Martins. You must be terrified at this moment, as Stingray, he's going to try and get a run on BK here, and he sends it. He sends it, and he's up in the 5th.
Yep, no more Mr. Nice Guy on the team owner here. He's going for it, prying Stingray back up into 5th position after making that mistake and getting that damage. He's trying to redeem himself and get back up into the podium places. As we'll see where Smeg pops out as well in relation to this battle, because the gap is probably just about where he'll pop out in the middle or just behind. So Smeg, even though he'll be on mediums, there'll be fresh tyres and he'll be able to attack.
Yeah, well, Stingray's on fresh softs as well, so I feel like Stingray will definitely have the pace advantage over these 5 drivers here. Lunacy and BK will be a bit of a disadvantage. They've been out on the longest. Stingray's out wide, but it will allow him to get a fast approach down here. And Smeggy is in the pits, making that final tyre stop. Lunacy and Preso side by side in turn 1. As there's Smeg. So it's going to be a 5-way battle for second on the final lap. I never thought I'd see it.
Sends it. He's trying to get up into P3 here. He can sense another podium. Lunacy and Stingray side by side as they run up the hill towards the S's.
Lunacy holds it for now. Oh, there's contact!
Oh, he's off the road! There was contact! The two Kennedy Motorsport drivers have made contact, and now Lunacy tumbles down the order, prying Stingray up into the podium places, but somewhat controversially there. A little bit of contact with his teammate.
And now it's Nurburgring Part 2. It's Preso versus Stingray. They had a great battle last week. Will they have another one tonight as Preso defending the inside line into that chicane? Stingray tries to stick it around the outside. It's not going to work. Stingray cuts the corner to try and keep up. It's not going to work as now Smeggy has an opportunity to get a run on prying Stingray. Who will go for a move here? And it's going to be Stingray down the inside. What a dive, but the switchback by the Stone Towel. Magnificent overtake. There is BK's got around Smeg.
BK's gotten past Smeg. It's now Stingray. Will he send it? He does. A little bit of a touch. Little touch. They're side by side up towards the final corner.
Preso, he has to dive it here, surely. Oh, there's contact.
There's contact, middle of the corner.
BK's going to try and get a run. I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Banana Josh wins, but it's going to be a drag race to the line. Who's going to get P2? And it's going to be Stingray.
Yep, it was Stingray. He got it.
Preso third, BK fourth, Smeggy fifth, Lunacy sixth. He takes the championship lead back as well after that one. Tim in seventh, Tex in eighth, Banana in ninth. And oh, I need a breather there. Banana's in ninth. There's Dynamite in 10th, and Bonhod struggling tonight in 11th with damage there as Kane is going to get 12th. Oh my goodness me, what a race.
That was an absolute corker of a race there.
And there's still one more to go.
Yeehaw.
But what a race as KD now is going to round off the field in P13 for car number 13, and holy moly, but congratulations to Banana Josh for getting his second win of the season, an absolutely dominating win over Stingray and Preso. So we'll see you for the next one.